And then welcome to Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this one for a little while. I have played the tutorial. I'm not going completely blind. We'll go with a starting level difficulty. And this is relatively new in the canon. Following the devastation of Battle, the Blood Angels look to heal the homeworld of their chapter. They've basically, Blood Angels nearly wiped out by the Tyranids. The West Egg element turns up, drops off the Primaris. We are Sergeant Carleon of the 8th Company. Test the readiness of the Primaris soldiers. The stamina are full awesome. So, if you don't know what this is a turn-based tactical combat game where you're controlling little fire teams. And from what I played last night with my son, it's pretty fun. He's very much into like alien things.
Time flows in contradictions since the invasion. There's an unexpected slowness in the aftermath of an impossible victory. A languid sweetness of air, tasted by the hapless victor. And yet, I also feel the turning of change, and the accumulated minutiae that falls to the survivors. Corpses to be burned, fortifications to be rebuilt, neophytes to be blooded. Regardless of our losses, we are the angels of death, and we are always prepared for war. Not that these are concerns for the fledgling Primaris right now. Balfora is an unforgiving tutor.
Yes, currently the game only has Space Marines and Tyranids in
Dante
it.
says that you are blood angels. Prove it! Show me that the blood of the great angel flows within your veins.
Battle line squad ready.
Their plan is it's fairly modular and they should be able to do some good upgrades.
We are the blood blades of Skyfall.
Right. Sorry, this voice is a little bit too loud. Yep.
To the sky, brothers!
Jump these guys in.
Fury will be fast.
Right. So, what I have for each of these guys is a series of options. I've used my jump jet, which is now on cooldown for 2 turns. Now if I use my chainsword and right click on them.
The swarm has no right to live.
Right, they're generating momentum. When that reaches 100, I can send them on a bit of a rampage. Right, base damage 6 to 8. Optimal range 1. They're probably going to attack.
You will fall before me.
Let's look at that, chopping his way through. Sorry. Now on this flank we have another slight issue.
Ready to strike.
So, 45 to 60. 2 to 3. I don't remember how many times it shoots. We go with the Battlesector platforms.
They will not overwhelm us.
I may have well been better off shooting with those guys. It's okay. It's not like I haven't got these intercessors up the top here.
Death to the Xenos swarm.
Run you up to here. Oh, that last guy survived. That is rather annoying.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
I was hoping to wipe these guys out and then get some, like, covering fire. But no, doesn't look like it's going to happen. Right, for now, that's not a bad start. As you can see, we've got destroyed 8 units of Homogans. 6 remain.
Push them back.
Ouchie. Alright, so these apparently spawn in slightly randomly. I don't remember those guys being there last time. Is the reaction attack? Yeah, that would have been much better off of them using their combat fire. That shows they've got
We are the
cover.
sons of Sanguinius.
Right, so what's the optimal range on a bolter? Optimal range is 3. I bring you around to here, it's not optimal. The movement points and action points are different. They've got one movement point. These guys have gone up. And then we'll use your action point to change thought. That seems a lot more efficient. Just gonna knock those sound effects down as well. Very loud game. It's 40k though, what do you expect?
With haste.
Okay, so you've got some guys in front of you. Your thing counts as pistols, so.
Battle line squad ready.
Use Overwatch
Overwatch.
in that direction.
We are the walls. We are the guns. Affirmative.
You Overwatch in that
I
direction.
await their mistake.
This is 4 more groups of Homogans out
More
there.
targets are coming.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely coming from different directions. Oh no. What are we going to do about those guys? How about deliver a rocket launcher strike?
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
Well, they did not like that, did they? With you guys moving up to here? Not quite optimal range. That's enough.
Assault Marines ready.
To here.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
You move to here. What we'll do is we'll set up an Overwatch. So they'll engage those
Close
guys.
combat support.
Still expecting guys to come from other directions.
They will regret coming this close.
What are you going to do? Oh look, he's just run into my Overwatch. Oh, some of you are dead. One of you survived. You wounded that guy. I do like how the bodies for me. And there's a good number coming up from this direction. And he can't shoot to save his life. And there's some coming up from this direction.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Right, so you can move one extra space, but you leave the AP. Good to know.
Death to the Xenos swarm.
So there. Then hack into them. 35% chance to hit, butcher damage.
Victoria Sanguinius.
Right, you're going to take some hits after this, I think. What's the maximum range? 8. So you can move up to here and still shoot. That helped. Big rocket launchers are a big cooldown.
With strength.
There can only be victory.
Okay. Start off by hitting with our sword. Oh, that's the first one. Oh, he gets two, doesn't he? His momentum is getting relatively high. And then we can jump him out again afterwards.
Their death is our only option.
Always ready, always vigilant. They shall not pass.
Alright, anyone else got any
Your
movement there?
orders. Moving.
It's everyone's turn. So standing still loses your momentum. So if you want to be building that bar up, you always want to be going up. And these guys are going to take some hits. But they've taken enough damage. It's not going to be much of a worry. So to win this mission,
We are the lords of the assault doctrine.
we'll
My
leave them.
vengeance will be final.
Just an execution, just to finish it off.
You
So-
can fight. I'll give you that. I don't know yet if you truly are scions of Sanguinius, or just some ruse of the Archmagos. Battle will decide. It always does.
Now we've got two
Immediate
tokens.
assistance required. Tyranids converge at the Voxcaster relay on the Sal Ferratos western edge.
Form on me, brothers. It appears Balfora has decided she's not yet done with you.
They'll be spent, but next I think we need a list of Pacific Laboratory lore.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. People are born, they live, they suffer, and die. Rarely of natural causes. Days prior to the fall of Cadia, Dante faced his greatest challenge. Hive Fleet Levathen had broken through the Krypton shield, and the Tyranids bore directly for the sacred homeworld of the Blood Angels, Baal. Sons of Sanguinius rallied from the far corners of the galaxy. Complete strangers died side by side as brothers. Yet even this unprecedented congregation could not hold back the Great Devourer. In their darkest moment, the Blood Angels gathered around Lord Commander Dante. A last stand. They gave themselves to the Red Thirst and stood in defiance of the alien. Not for survival, for the chapter was doomed, but for the honor of their sire, the great angel Sanguinius. And then, pandemonium, the Cicatrix Maledictum opened and tore the galaxy in two. Time stretched, contorted. Demons of Khorne poured across the moon of Baal Primus, tearing at Xenos and Marines alike. Havoc reigned. But just as quickly as it appeared, the Cicatrix Maledictum contracted. It took with it both the demons and vast swathes of Hive Fleet Levathen. In their place, the Indomitus Crusade appeared, helmed by the avenging sun himself, Primarch Robute Guilliman. The blessed Primarch didn't just bring relief to Baal. He brought with him the Primaris Space Marines, thousands bearing the mark of the Blood Drop. The Primaris were larger, stronger, more resilient than their firstborn brethren. But to the Blood Angels, they represented a different kind of salvation. The promise of these super soldiers was of an improved gene line, more pure and closer to that of Sanguinius. Away from prying ears, Archmagos Call whispered that they showed fewer signs of the flaws that plagued the great angel's blood. No more thirst beating at their hearts. No more armor to be painted black. A semblance of normality has since returned to Baal. The monolithic Indomitus crusade prepares to leave. Commander Dante, now Lord Regent of half of the Imperium, works to heal his chapter and Baal of the trauma suffered at the hands of Leviathan. And on the moon Baal Secundus, Sergeant Carlion hurries to the aid of a sanguinary priest.
Alright, so yeah, it all got a bit epic. I haven't really caught up that much on 40k lore, but all I know is that one of the Primarchs is back at least, and yeah. So, we got a few things to do, and then before we do the next mission, we can get new mission units. We've already got 3 tacticals, so I'm going to pick up
Always ready,
on each of
always
those.
vigilant.
Now, that means we've got initiation, campaign history, that's nice. And then we got HQ upgrade. We already have tactical precision. We have 2 points. We got our intercessors, the ability to do more range damage, which seems pretty damn useful. Assault cannon strafe. Now I saw this in this tutorial, and this is pretty deadly. Melee tactics. Each one of these costs 2, apparently.
Victory for the Bloodblades! Victory for Skyfall!
So this gives us 20% melee action. You see, if you give a single ally. Okay. Order on the assault cannon strike. Now I have to get that one. Which means I can't afford anything else now. All I can do is pick up that. It increases recruit your HQ characters. Okay. So, we got Venomous Corruption as the next mission, but looking at the time, I think it's best to start that in the next video. Thanks for liking. If you haven't liked to subscribe by now, please do, and I'll see you next time.